Kashi Mukashi. This is called the shark in the Milky Way.
Two young brothers, Ka'ulu and Ke'ehu, play in the warm sand. Ka'ulu bends down to get a ball of sand to throw at his brother, and a look of surprise spreads across his face. "Ka'ulu," cried Ke'ehu, "help! The chief of our island was carrying his brother away."
Ka'ulu was now an adult. He decided to look for his long-lost brother. After bidding his friends and family goodbye, he set out in his canoe to find Ke'ehu.
The king heard about Ka'ulu and sent out great rolling surf to keep Ka'ulu away from the island. Then Ka'ulu reached the huge raging waves, tossing and turning under his canoe. He just said left hand, right hand, and chopped up the waves until there were just little ripples in the water.
When Ka'ulu reached shore, he was immediately confronted by Great Stone Man, the king's second guardian. He was so tall his figure towered above the clouds. He also had 8 foreheads. "Oh, mighty man of stone," Ka'ulu called up to him, "are you strong?" "Yes, strong enough to swallow you whole," roared Great Stone Man. "Right hand, left hand, you must do something about this man of stone." As Great Stone Man reached down at Ka'ulu, Ka'ulu held him down until there was nothing but a mountain range with 8 hills. So Ka'ulu continued on to find his brother.
Again, the king was furious with Ka'ulu. He was always destroying his best warriors. So he sent out a great barking dog, the baddest, meanest, and biggest dog Ka'ulu had ever seen. He just said left hand, right hand, and so when the dog charged him,
Ka'ulu ripped Great Barking Dog into pieces. Each piece turned into a puppy. The puppies bounded away, yapping for all they were worth. Ka'ulu went on his way to find his lost brother.
As Ka'ulu climbed the hill, the king sent down Great Rock. As he was toppling down, Ka'ulu asked Great Rock, "Are you strong?" "Yes, strong enough to crush you into tiny pieces." "Left and right hand, we must do something. Big rocks are a nuisance." As Great Rock was crashing towards him, Ka'ulu reached out a forehand and stopped him. Taking him in his strong hands, he broke him into a million tiny pebbles and threw him down the mountainside. Then he climbs to the top of the hill to the king's home. When he reaches the top of the hill, his guards were circled around him with spears drawn, but when Ka'ulu came in sight, the warriors were terrified and ran off, leaving the king alone. Ka'ulu walked over and placed his hands lightly over the king's throat. "O king, are you strong?" "Not really," the king said. "Are you strong enough to tell me where my brother is?" Ka'ulu asked. "Yes, I am strong enough for that," he squeaked. "He is with the king of sharks."
Ka'ulu traveled down the cliff to the sea. He called out, "Chief of Sharks, I have come to rescue my brother, Ke'ehu." "Where is he?" "Your brother is inside me. There is room for 2. "Come in and join him," said the Chief of Sharks. "Thank you," said Ka'ulu, "but I think he would rather join me up here." Then Ka'ulu grabbed the shark's jaws and pried them open. Out jumped Ke'ehu, whom the shark had swallowed whole. Ka'ulu said, Let's go home, my brother." Ke'ehu said, "We must do something about this shark first." Ka'ulu picked up the shark and threw him into the sky. His body shattered into a million pieces. The pieces turned into the Milky Way in the night sky. Then they went home to Hawaii. If you look closely at the stars in the sky, you can see the Milky Way. Oshimai. The end.